Hello, class. Hopefully everyone's doing fine today. I am making this video to go over a number of things in one of your first assignments, and that is how to uh, you're to choose two variables and from the list, and then create a topic selection, research questions, and null and alternative hypothesis for those two research questions. So I'm going to walk you through how to do this assignment. Okay. So what you're first going to do is you're going to download the Microsoft Word document to either your computer or the computers at Bethune-Cookman. Um, Anytime you are doing any of the work in my classes, please do not use Mac computers, do not use iPads, do not use your cell phones, do not use Google Docs. All right. What I've seen is that using these different ways of doing your projects or your papers, the formatting sometimes changes. All right. And if the formatting changes and it doesn't look presentable, all right, then you are going to lose points. So the easiest thing to do would just be to uh, use Microsoft Word on the computers at your school, or if you have a Microsoft Word on your personal computer, use that. So the first thing that we're going to do with this assignment is that we are going to choose two variables from this list. All right. Now, this list has two parts, well, three parts actually. All right. The words that are not in bold, that is the actual variable. Right, right next to the variable, there are words that are in bold and in parentheses, and that is the assessments or ways to measure the variable. So the variable here is abortion attitudes. The way we would measure abortion attitudes is by using this test or assessment. All right, and next to those tests and assessment is going to be how many questions or items are on this assessment, the attitudes towards abortion questionnaire. All right. Um, other um, other variable options may have something called Ask Dr. Flood. All right. So if you choose one of these assessments, you are to send me an email stating that, hey, I've chosen this particular variable, and it says to ask you, and what I'm going to do is send you information relevant to your assignment. But that's for a future assignment. I just wanted to go over just what all of these different parts mean. For purposes of this particular assignment, the only thing you should be concerned about is picking two of your variables and doing the rest of this Microsoft Word document. So let's say I'm picking abortion attitudes. Well, let's pick something else. Let's say I'm picking anger. Right, anger and anxiety. So I have anger and anxiety. All right, so those are my two variables. I'm going to scroll down, excuse me, to topic selection. And I'm just going to essentially fill in the blanks. So the topic I would like to investigate is the role of, and I'm going to put one variable in front and the other variable after it. It doesn't matter which variable goes into which place. You choose that. However, once you do that, you have to keep that consistent. All right. So whatever position you choose to put your two variables, that's the way it's should be presented in all of the assignments connected with this variable selection. So in this case, it says the topic I would like to investigate is the role of variable one. So for variable one, I'm going to put anger as a predictor of anxiety among college students at an HBCU, because based on my observations, it appears that, and what you're going to put in here is just your idea of the outcome, or the two variables relationship. So it appears that um, those people with higher levels of anger tend to also have more anxiety. All right, and so basically in that part, you're putting in why do you think these two variables are related based off your experience and observations. All right, so let's scroll down to the research questions. All right, and so with this, you're going to create two research questions, and the null and alternative hypothesis for each research question. So for research question 1, does variable 1 significantly predict variable 2 in college students who attend HBCUs? And again, we have already designated the place for variable 1. So variable 1 is going to be anger. Variable 2 is going to be anxiety. All right. Then we have the null and the alternative hypothesis. The null hypothesis means that essentially you don't think that there's going to be any kind of relationship between these two variables. So we're going to write that in words. The alternative hypothesis means that you do believe that there is some kind of relationship between the two variables. So in words, there is no predictive relationship between variable 1 and variable 2 in college students who attend HBCUs. So I'm just going to go inside of here, and I'm going to take out variable 1, and for variable 1, I'm going to replace it with the word anger. For variable 2, I am going to take out variable 2 and replace it with the term anxiety. All right. And then for the alternative hypothesis, this says there is a predictive relationship between variable 1 and variable 2 in college students who attend HBCUs. And so again, I'm just going to take out variable 1 and replace it with anger. I'm going to take variable 2 and replace it with anxiety. All right. And then I'm done with research question 1. I'm going to go to research question 2. And research question 2 is, do male and female college students at an HBCU have significantly different levels of variable 1? Now, I put variable 1 here, but you can choose which variable you would like to investigate with this research question. So it could be either variable 1 or variable 2. In this case, I chose variable 1. All right. So the null hypothesis, so what I would do is I'm going to replace variable 1 with whatever variable 1 is for the variables that I chose from the list. And my variable 1 is anger. So do male and female college students have significantly different levels of anger? All right. Then we have the null hypothesis. And it says there is no significant difference in levels of variable 1 between men and women college students who attend HBCUs. Well, I'm going to replace variable 1 with the term anger. And then the alternative hypothesis is that there is a significant difference in levels of variable 1 between men and women college students who attend HBCUs. And I'm going to again take out variable 1 and put in the term anger. All right, but I'm not done yet. So those are all the questions. I'm not done yet. What I'm going to do is I want to get rid of the bold parts here. So I'm going to take the bold out. All right, please do not send me an assignment where the bold lettering is still there. All right, so I'm going to be changing this and unbolding it. All right, unbolding the parts that I put in. So let's unbold this. Okay. All right, let's have a little trouble there. Let's remove all these bold letterings. Okay. So now we have finished this assignment. So once again, you're going to go to this assignment. You're going to choose two variables, all right, from the list. The list contains, at the present moment, it contains about 67 different variables, all right. And then you're going to follow the directions to put in your two variables into different parts of the topic selection and your two research questions and null hypotheses. Once you have completed this, you're going to save the assignment and submit it to me via Canvas. Thank you, and you have a great day.